Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome back to The Way of Positive Change. I hope everyone's having a great week. So, lots of exciting news, right? They marched the papers over. Pelosi did her speech. How do y'all feel about that? It is monumentous. These are monumentous times, aren't they? All right, so first of all, I just wanted to say something to everybody that watches Jen and Johnny on Sunday nights. I was on that chat live stream, and I had flipped over to. I don't get cable at my house. I have an antenna, and I live stream, and I'll do other stuff like the rest of you guys do. I cut off cable 4 years ago. So anyway, I was on CNN's page, on their webpage, before I got on with Jen and John. I mean, I wasn't on with them. I was on the chat. And they said there was a little red ticker thing that was the little flag thing that goes across the top. And Richard Engel said, it said a new rocket attack. Well, there was a small rocket attack. It did hurt 4 Iraqi soldiers. It wasn't at the same air base that was bombed previously with the big 8 missiles that bombed their barracks and everything. It was at an adjacent one, or one further down somewhere. I don't know. He explained it. But that was very misleading. It was really, truly misleading, because then he says, and then they came on the next morning and said, well, these types of Shia militias shoot off these small rockets on a consistent basis, and it isn't just Shia militias, it's other militias. So I guess it isn't anything out of the ordinary, except that 4 Iraqis were hurt, were wounded. So that upset me. I got on the live chat and I said, you guys, they dropped more missiles. So that was watch out. CNN can be very, they just want you to pay attention, and very misleading, with their news. Like, little bit on the Fox lines there. You have to be careful. It wasn't untrue. It just was misleading. Okay. To hype everything up. Anyway, so sorry if I scared anyone. That scared me. I have friends and family that are enlisted and are overseas, and I also have a cousin in the IDF in Israel. So it's very concerning to me, not only because I care about our military, but because I have friends and family involved, directly involved. All right, let's take a look. So much is happening this week. They walked the articles over. Let's take a look at Pompeo. I want to know, he thinks he is the shiznit, doesn't he? Isn't that what Mork said on Mork and Mindy, the shiznit? Anyway, he thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. He skipped out on the House Foreign Affairs Committee meeting they asked him to come to, and they're thinking about subpoenaing him. I think he's in trouble. I think all of you agree that he's probably in trouble. But let's just see, is he going to get knocked down a peg? Is he going to get some demerits and be knocked down a peg, or is he just going to keep, thinking he's all that? And so let's see. So we'll take a look at that first, and then we're going to look at what's going on with the Senate trial and the Lev Parnas and all that stuff with DJT. All right, here we go, though, on Pompeo. Is he going to be taken down a notch? What's going to happen to Pompeo for the rest of January on into February? Is he going to be... there's messages coming very, very soon. The 8 of Wands means incoming. Boom, boom. Incoming messages. Is he going to get knocked down a peg? What's going to happen to him? Is he going to be able to just ignore, House committees and just say, I'm going to California instead? Is he just going to be able to continue doing that and refuse to show up or talk to people who matter? Or is he going to get knocked down and put in his place and reprimanded? Or even taken out? We're in trouble. But here we are. There we go. All right, right now he thinks he's the shiznit. He thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. He's happy with his performance. He thinks everybody else in the GOP is happy with his performance. And they probably are, leading up. Remember, the center of the reading of the Celtic cross is, what's going on, what's already currently going on. But there's the lies, deception, misleading communications, because they can't all come together. Look, they're just a bunch of barking wolves. They can't come together and agree on, the premise of why the strike took place, the timing, the 7 months that Trump okayed it, and because we knew. That's one other thing I want to talk to you about. Anyway, so Pompeo lies and deceit, and he's going to be caught. He's going to be caught. That's the challenge, which means he's not getting away with it. If it was upright, he's getting away with it. It's on its side. And he was foolish. He's going to be seen as being foolish. So that's already taking place. This is already taking place. This is already in the works. There are people already working on it. Like the Foreign Affairs Committee, right? Okay. They know that we need Secretary of Defense, of course. They know that in some things they feel that he's done well with in some things. So right now they're not too quick to strike. But remember, we have the Eight of Wands. They don't see him as balanced. I have to take this when it's next to the Moon card and the Fool card. These two overpower this one up here, Major Arcana. So I'm going to take this as they see him and the rest of the administration about the timing and Esper. They see him as not being balanced, and they want information to make it more balanced, which we don't think they can do, right? All right, let's see. He thinks he's going to be victorious, but there's more. Here we go with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm telling you guys, it's the queens. We love men. We love men. We love women. We love every human being, right? But it is the queens. Did you watch that 3 queen video I did? Because it just keeps coming up. I think you can all agree that this comes up for all of the different readers. Anyway, she's coming. She's got something to say. They're going to have a meeting, and they want him to come talk. They're going to invite him again to come talk, or are they going to subpoena him to come talk? Anyway, either way, they're going to say, come to the table, come to the discussion. Oopsie. And now we're going to hit you with the sword of justice. So this isn't awful for him, but it is, they are going to see him as not being able to come up with, but it isn't good either. They're going to see him as unstable. He's not able to come up with the right information. Even with his cronies, the sword of the law is here. This queen is going to tell him, you have to come do this. I don't know who the queen is in the Foreign Affairs Committee, or if it's another judge that issues the subpoena. But so this is unbalanced, and he has a problem. And then he and one of his other buddies is going to be struggling with this, and that's probably Esper. So it shows 2 people struggling. It could be he and Trump, but it does show 2 having a very difficult time because of the things that were said and misleading words. All right, let's see. What do we not know about Pompeo? To you guys, this can be a general that could also be subpoenaed. All right, that just came to me because 1, 2, 3 would equal the 3 of Pentacles. All right, so let's see. Anything else we need to know about Pompeo? Is he going down? They're going to try to come up with another idea, and this could also say we are having a problem. There's more aggression, so watch out for those sneaky comments that could plant a seed. Okay. All right. So now, I know all of you have seen that Parnas talked to Rachel Maddow. Is that supposed to be tonight? I think that's supposed to be tonight. I did a big event at the Westin, which is a very swanky place. It was beautiful. I had so much fun. I got to read for, they had a big band there, and he wanted me to read for them at the break. So that was a whole bunch of fun. He and his wife, Well, he wanted a reading about his wife. Anyway, so that was fun, but I stayed up late, and then I had a big responsibility yesterday to help out a friend. So, all right, and bunch of readings. I'm doing those $25 readings. You can email me at thewayofpositivechange at Gmail. All right, let's take a look. Lev Parnas, Giuliani. Did you guys see that where Giuliani was being interviewed on Fox News? Was it Laura, whatever her name is? She asked him a question. When he lies, when Trump lies, watch me. I swear, I know you guys see the body language, but when Trump lies, he always takes this big, inhale before he, puffs out the exaggeration and the lies and the exaggerations. But Giuliani gets those big eyeballs, like, in fact, I'm going to say this. I just think it's hysterical. When I can read them, I'm pretty good at reading body language, but when the general public can really, why are these people even still there? I don't know. Anyway, thank God that we are moving forward. All right, let's take a look and say, boy, that Lev Parnas, the hammer is coming down on DJT. Coming down. First of all, Moscow Mitch didn't have enough votes to just say we don't need the trial. There's enough evidence in the House, and we're just going to dismiss the whole thing. He didn't have enough votes. That is really wonderful. And it looks like there's going to be a few senators that are going to come forward and say, yeah. But there's one big liar here. So we got the king, talk about being a blowhard. King of Cups, gossip. So, and also we saw that Trump was going to try to do something with the economy that makes it did you see that video I did about that he was going to, I think it's the January video, try to make like the economy is going to be so much better by doing this deal with China. And a lot of companies ate the tariff money, so they didn't have to raise the price for the consumer. So it's going to be a while before anybody, in fact, the prices could go up a little bit before they come down, is what they said on PBS. All right, so let's see. When the Senate gets to the trial and whether there'll be hearings or not, how is Trump going to do? Are they going to say remove him, or will he be triumphant? Will they take Trump out, or will Trump remain in and feel triumphant? Going out on a limb here, you guys. Will the Senate trial knock him down and take DJT out, or will he feel triumphant? Do one like this. Will the Senate come to the conclusion to take DJT out, to vote out, or will he keep his place and feel triumphant? I'm scared. All right, here we go. Cross everything you got, guys. Okay, this is my let's work it GOP card. Let's put the spin on with the King of Cups and the Page of Swords, just like we saw. They're going to put the spin on. There's going to be a few of the barrel of monkeys that are going to get out there and have their say-sos, of course. So that's what we've always got. Anytime they had meetings or when they stormed the skiff and they did their dog and pony shows. Okay, now Trump is not feeling good. DJT is not feeling good. This is on its side. There's some of the associates that had money news about, he's lost faith. DJT has lost some faith there. He's starting to think he's not going to be able, that the monkeys won't be able to get him out of this mess, because it's a hot mess and there's so much going on, and he knows the load is very heavy. The 10 of Wands, very heavy, and they're like, what do we do? What rabbit can we pull out of our hat? And at this point, there's parts of DJT that's like, what other thing that can I do? You know, how can I do the smoke screen? What else can I, what other chess move can I make? There are more secrets to come out. Many more secrets to come out. Now I know they did a small report on Epps Island, and we saw in the January video that I did that there was going to be more information revealed with the relationships with DJT. They were going to come to the light. So that is secret things. This is also the card of, you know, the secret woman that comes to light. Yep. All right. Now, they are trying to save him. They're trying to give him a save. The GIP is trying to give him a save. So the Senate is saying, like, you know, look, we're gonna try to help you with this and that. But this worries. They are worried. They are worried. But remember, this is the card that we got with Kavanaugh when everyone was worried. But he went through. Okay. So far, he's still going through. Okay. They want to keep him in. They're going to try everything. They're going to pull out every stop to try to keep him in. And they may, this is where Pompeo might come in. There may be more information where they say, okay, there's an issue with another country, so he's got to stay in, right? Here's those arrows where we hope and fear in the 9th place of the Celtic cross. Looks like he's going to stay. That's not a card of loss. So there's no other way for me to take that. This looks like he will feel triumphant, even though there's more secrets to come out. Well, that's kind of what, you know, they had told us all along. I just thought perhaps with the new documents with Parnas and everything like that, that he would be taken out. This will lead to another fight. So let's say that the information leads to another fight. And there could be secrets coming out, you know, regarding, you know, the other side or something that was done in the house. So that this could be coming both ways. We should take a look at that. But yeah, all right. But there's more drama. This was the card of the day on the Way of Positive Change Facebook and Instagram page today. And you can always join us there. All right. Let me see what else. How, you know, he knows he's going to, the fight, drama, fight, barrel of monkeys fight. All right. But then what else do we need to know about him feeling like the 9 of Pentacles? Will he stay and feel triumphant? How long? He's staying because of the economy, I think. They're going to try to push this through. Look, you know, when we have, when there is a criminal, you know, I mean, even if you take like Bonnie and Clyde, they have a run, you know. They run and they get away with it and they get away with it until they don't get away with it any longer, right? And just like the housing, the mortgage and security, the bogus mortgage security acts, you know, all those companies and banks got away with it. In the end, some of the banks still got away with it, but it continues to go and it runs its course until it's done. So the trickery, the taking, the stealing, the college, the student loans, when they take off and they run for it until somebody puts a stop to it. So it's coming to a stop. And things are starting to hit the skids. We're getting there. We're getting closer. So keep the faith. They've done a lot of really good work. Okay? All right. I'm going to do a video on, since Valentine's Day is coming up, my brother's coming in from Seattle. And I'm going to see if he'll join me on a video. That'll be fun. And I'm going to do a reading and a video on romance and how to bring more romance into your life using rose quartz and placement in your home and the feng shui placement. And a little introduction to moonstone and rhodochrosite to attract more love and happiness into your life. Okay, that's it for today. And thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I'm still having that problem with my channel. I hope to get over to talk to Cecilia. I had to change things up because everything got a little crazy around here. Readings were just crazy. So, and crazy good, right? And I'm very grateful. Hope you guys watched the Gratitude, Making Miracles, A Miraculous 2020 for Yourself. Please watch that video, the other crystal videos. Let me know if there's a topic you would like me to read on, and I hope you have a terrific rest of your day, and I'll see you back Friday or Saturday.